Welcome back. We are ascend. This is the start of a 3-piece recording session that is going to take a while. Now see, I know I've got the stamina to last, but can you outlast me? That's the real question. So, last episode we took care of a bunch of things. I got to finally test out the, whatchamacallit. It was the Dream Machine? Dream something system that lets us upgrade our weapons and apply extra effects to them. It's going to be kind of rough, at least for the setup we currently have of both equipment and skills, because I'm using a sash that grants us the passive of the Budoka. That way we can just fist everything and destroy it within a couple of hits. And, you know, to upgrade equipment, the equipment has to be taken off because, you know, that's the... we're going into the item to upgrade it. So, it has to come off, right? I did that for a few things, including the hand wraps that we currently use to fist things. Unfortunately, I ran the hand wrap again, and I didn't have any skill orbs that I wanted to put on it, so I've just lost an opportunity to apply a new effect to it. And I wanted to put what is it? The luck effect? No, the magic item chance effect on there. Because, you know, got the fists out all the time, right? We'll go back and do some more of that later, but for now, to whomever reads this, I bestow a quest. Surely you want what's in that chest. First grab a shovel and find the key. You must go on a digging spree. Signed, Treasure Jake. Yes, I hit some monsters here too. That's fine. They may as well be dead though. I had to hit enter for that one. Again. I wish I had a skill that did the same thing as dig. I get some sort of... no. Okay. That is unfortunate for you, buddy. Today's just not my day. I'm starting to think he lies. God dang it. What? You leave him alone. He didn't do anything. I don't really care. It's not like they actually have the chance to kill him or anything. What in the... That's fine, I don't care. Well... Okay, yeah, he's fine, he's fine. But what in the world? So... I'm out of shovels. I was going to go for this block here. Shovel. Okay. Alright, I have to... It's on C. Oh, here goes the last one. Oh, right, I'm not wearing the fist straps. I noticed that earlier, and then never actually did anything about it. So let's see what we actually got. Not... Ooh, a mana burn bullwhip. Hold on. Spend 3 energy for 20% damage. That is so good. I'm actually going to keep that. If you saw last episode, you learned right alongside me that we can rip up gear with a certain effect that we want, and we get a fragment of that effect. If we get 3 fragments of an effect, we can apply it, well, we can combine it into a skill orb that will give us that, well, allow us to put that effect on a piece of equipment. Which means I need 2 more mana burn items. That also means I really do need to pay attention even to blue tier equipment, because it may have useful effects on it that I might want to rip out. And I think ripping stuff out it only costs money and possibly an orb. I don't know about the orb, but it will cost money. Yeah, see the bonus 20% basic attack damage if you have over 75 HP. Yep, that's really good too. The elemental bolts could be useful, but I don't have anything elemental that I cast regularly. I have to actively think about using any skill that isn't a Budoka skill. Right, I have to remember this weapon does fire damage now. It also pierces 15% of physical resistance for some reason. You know, as you do. That's why. So this is what I want to go back in and upgrade. Well, go inside of and upgrade. Still sounds weird. Moving on. Let's not bad. Now that we have the new function of being able to rip things up and pull the effect off of them, I'm starting a wish list. We don't have anything great at the moment, especially something that I'd be okay with breaking just to get the effect for or from. I want that magic item chance off of there. That's 2. That's 3. So and then once we get something to replace the wraps, could not even begin to fathom what that might be, but once we get something to replace it, that, and I'm going to, yeah, so these 3 are what I want to get rid of. I need to get more orbs. I noticed it didn't have a number next to it, and I was hoping that was just a UI thing. Five, I guess. Maybe I should put that on the other glove. Let's see. I do like this, but we're going to focus on one thing at a time. Dreamcaster, that's what this thing is called. Now, I don't know how we're supposed to combine the fragments. We have 3 novices wraps. Alright, let's at least see what we get out of this. So, mainly it's a matter of figuring out where the stairs are. Yeah, sure. Wow, that is actually freaking awful. A frog slaying is just genuinely awful. Okay. That is awful. Let's see. We have no reason to do it that way. Mother fricking. I don't understand why they put escape or cancel at the top rather than at the bottom. I looked directly at it, registered what it was, moved to click it, but my hand didn't go very far. I'm upset. Yeah. So again, we wasted another freaking orb. I don't remember what drops the orb. Orbs. Frog slaying. That is insane. Okay. problem is the odds are way too good that it's going to end up being something garbage. Actually, I'll do that. Okay. Oh, I've been walking past them this entire time. We can go. Hungry. I don't particularly care for it, but wait, it said I could remove an... Monster Brawl. Monsters will fight anyone to grab items. Wait, that's right. I don't have the other glove on because... I think I can just take the orb I used on this off, which means I can... We'll have to see how it works first. But it looks like I'll be able to take the orb off. I don't know if that'll still destroy the weapon or not. Honestly, I'd rather have the orb back, so... Okay. Even if it all is actually just common garbage, you can still sell it. Oh. Yeah, sure, whatever. Walking all the way down there. Nice. Let's swap to this. May as well break everything. I mean, that's the reason why I'm wearing the extra magic chance items, right? Wreck. I don't think you properly thought that through. It would be nice if I could learn that ability. At least I'd be able to know what it does. While I'm looking directly at it, right? That was supposed to clear negative effects off of monsters. It did not. I mean, at least the guy's fear, anyway. Ooh. Sealing was the new effect added. Okay. Okay, no, that's the required number of orbs. This was probably a mistake. May as well. I just picked one up. I literally just picked up the Dream Vigorous Draft. Ah, immune to fire. That will do it. It took way longer than it should have for me to register that. Also, these two are in completely different colors, and that is... See, I picked up another. Just right here. Dream Vigorous Draft. It wasn't there a moment ago. Did it have to... Did it require extra time? Huh? I don't understand. Where did the other dream items go? Huh? Somehow... Oh, this was always on my side. Got it. I've been trying to attack the thing the entire time. Okay. It was standing in the lava like that was its business, and I find that disturbing because it's a plant. I don't understand why things don't show up when I search for them. And, oh, this is for... I thought this was one for health. Okay. Hold on. Like, we see you, and he's just walking around like he's one of us. No crits allowed. This. Real quick. Oh, somehow I missed that? That's weird. I saw that. You came from downstairs. Get out of here. Pick something. Go with that. Actually, hold on. Let's see. I was hoping I'd be able to undo plus, but no. Why would you start me off inside of the void? You know, I was going to go for the... I don't know what the name of that skill is. The one that cures the bleeding, but I really just don't care. think that'll restore health. Okay. Good Lord. It's north of here. I somehow saw it but didn't see it. Oh, that's good. But it's got lava too. Honestly, the lava is less of a hassle than the void. Fine. Did I pick up? Fat pumpkin. Wait, let's make sure. Beautiful. Because remember, the dream stuff doesn't stay. Love, lightweight. Let's make sure no one's inventory. Yeah. Right? You see what I'm saying? People just appear.
Greetings. I'm the legendary artist WeArEuS. Perhaps you've heard of me? I'm presently in need of someone capable to escort me somewhere. My creative spirit calls to me, and I must answer. I'm sure you understand. Have no fear. Despite my appearance, I will pay handsomely for your services.
Services, not servances. Go on.
First, meet me at Bandit Library. It's not so hard to find. Somewhere around Ancient Ruins 14, I believe. I'll bring my painting supplies and we'll be on our merry way.
Okay, so this has on hit chance to cause seal. And it also penetrates 20% of the enemy's physical resistance, which is really good. Lightweight. Reduces damage and accuracy penalties for dual wielding, but doesn't actually affect this. Yeah, this is actually alright, aside from the recover from feeling full one turn faster, which I'd love to get rid of, but there's just no way. Hold on, before we do that, I'm rereading this stuff because I'm trying to find the information on extracting. Extracting a mod, but that would only be if we give it one through the Dreamcat caster, right? Okay, no, it's a shard, not a lucid orb. Okay. Extracting a mod creates a lucid orb shard and destroys the item. You get 3 of those, and I guess they just... But I didn't see one in the list. I don't understand. I broke down 3 items for the treasure's effect. But I don't have anything from that. How? May as well test this, though I don't want to get rid of the use an orb for this. Anything else? I need to actually look at the items. I can't tell from that list what effects they have. Dropping more acid pools would actually be pretty good. That's extra damage over time. Ooh, that plus 10 strength is tempting too. I think I messed up. So, I only just realized this, but there are 2 options. Also, I can actually recover the, well, only the modifier from The Raps of Frog Slaying. So, apparently, in my haste to get it done quickly, I didn't realize that there were two options for adjusting modifiers. One just strips it off of the item and leaves you the item. The other removes it and turns it into a Lucid Orb Shard. Guess which one I've been using? Yeah, we don't have the treasures modifier. So, well, that's how my day went. It's not like we didn't get anything out of it. It's just... Sure. Buy that and... And don't forget, this guy levels up as well, so having him out and about with me just makes him stronger. Oh, right. We also have the job mastery for this. I mean... maybe we can do it? I don't know. Let's leave it for now. I'm going to do... We'll do one. You have to do it 3 times in order to get an emblem. We'll do it 3. We'll do one of them. I at least really want to see what it's like. Also, let's check our rumors to make sure. Fat Pumpkins, I'm actually... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. Capture a wild untamed guardian seeker. In Ancient Runes 14. That's a lot of JP. Ooh, gold and XP. Yes, please. I have to go there anyway to find this idiot. Also, there's the entrance to the bandit library for the thing for that guy. There's a box of mince-loving thunder spirit around here somewhere. And then the guardian seeker. I have to be honest, we don't feel particularly strong. Amy? Immune to fire. Okay, he's right. Oh, we almost died, huh? Which rumor? Okay. Sure. Oh, good, he's not dead. That would have been frustrating. So I'm going to go this way. Yeah. Let's stop him from doing what he's about to do. Perfect. Unless the thing next to it hits it as soon as I bop it on the head, and let's see. Right, I forgot this was going. So, let's see. I think it's fine. Ah, yeah, that'll do. Well, that's super great. I also should have done the thing. That is actually insane. That is insane that we lost that. The easiest snatch and grab in the world. And it gets killed by a rogue flame. Ow? Why does everything hurt so much? I could have died there. Frick. Sure, whatever. Candle skull, huh? Let's see. And the only thing left here is So yeah, I really don't think we can mess with the Pandora's chest. Because like you saw, we were down to 104 health. We almost died. Is this the one we need? Very low. Bandit. That was a really close call.
Ah! We've arrived. Now to capture this fine landscape onto my canvas. And are those monsters I spy? That'll make my painting more dynamic. Could I ask you to pose for me? Could you ask them to pose for me? No need to make that face. I was merely joking. Now then, genius cannot be rushed. Make sure I'm not interrupted. You can, I don't know, fight the monsters? That would be exciting.
I guess. Ooh. Good job XP out of it. I forget what it sounds like when you learn something, so I keep looking. I keep trying to get her to learn extra stuff. What are you doing in there? That explains a lot, actually. 4. What do you mean? Okay. Okay, he's massive. That's the issue. That seems like a you problem, buddy. I wonder. He's not that big. Do we have anything that prevents him from running? I know we do. How do you feel about fire? Nothing special, right? And then... I overprepared. I probably should have walked into those so I could try to learn them. Yes! No. What? Oh well. It didn't hurt that badly. Phalanx Splint Mail. cat likes... The fluffy cat likes to play. Is that right? Am I interrupting something? I don't know about you guys, this seems a little sexual to me. What? You again? Why are you in a library? Definitely not learning to read. No. I'm really great at reading. In fact, I'm teaching these stupid-looking birds how to read. Stop reading the books. I'm gonna wipe that smirk off your dumb face. Bird boys, get her! These are scrolls that I can definitely read, but choose not to. Oh, we're actually doing this again. Well, I should prepare. Since that's a free action, we'll go ahead and set that up. That's a bit much healing. 500. Okay. Yeah. So, let's see. Kind of want to stand in it. That's unfortunate. Nothing ventured, I guess. Hey, what if I want to talk to you over here? Really? My strength and reading ability are urgently needed elsewhere. You better run. Warhammer of Vengeance. Oh. Hey, guys. So, I'm gonna snap right here. What else do we have? Guess we can do this. Oh, he's dead. You hear Talrose exclaim, "I've done it!
I've done it. My beautiful painting is completed. Come see it right away."
Maybe. Yeah. How else am I going to learn it? Let's make sure we heal up. Delicious leg of turkey. I was just wandering around trying to get him to deal damage to me so I could learn stuff. Because that's the trick of this particular class, and the rate of learning is nowhere near as high as I wish it were. Also, I don't know what it is I can and cannot learn, so...
My work is complete. Is it not the most beautiful art you've ever seen? Know that I would not have completed it without you. You have my gratitude. Some would say that gazing upon such a feast for the eyes would be reward enough.
No. You promised coin.
Not that face again. I'm joking, of course. No, your reward is a copy for yourself. Surely you'll cherish it forever, and will never dream of selling it, right?
Oh, I didn't realize I got a rare. Let's check that out. Point Blank Battle Mage Silver Bow of Darkness and Frog Slang. It's got two that are pretty garbo. But compared to my current one, it deals better damage. Though this one has Shadow Vulnerable, which is useful. It also grants more basic attack damage if I have extra, or certain, if I'm above a certain HP threshold. Okay, interesting. 15% of this weapon's power is added to spirit power, which increases, well, yeah. It's not. Wait, really? 20%? No, 15%. I was thinking it's 20 something. I think it said the damage is 252. No, there's no way. Surely. That seems too good. Attack element is it's basically the exact same thing, but just better. In all of the ways that really matter. Aside from the brave one, which we can take off of there. Yeah, it's actually. Go ahead and put that on. What do you mean I don't have... Oh, because I keep swapping. That's my fault. Actually, what if we equip this in the main hand slots? And then you, an offhand, let me pair you. There. The piercing physical resistance. Wait. I can remove the hungry off of this. Uh-oh. Hold on. Back to town. Yeah. Oh. Let's see. Actually awful. You know, she used to regularly have higher magic tier equipment. So much more frequently than she does nowadays. Delight the chicken dinner loving grizzled Komodan. A lot of JP, a lot of gold. Retrieve hungry splint mail of challenges. Stonehewn Halls, floor 15. That is the rewards. I can't use my flask until the room is complete. I don't know where that area for the Stonehewn. I'm not sure where that is. Vagabond Brawn. Bandit Enclave Floor 1. Okay, so I was going to go do some Dreamcaster things, but that's no longer feasible since I can't use Flask right now. So how do I get there? Ah, perfect. Charms of the Spirit in Stonehewn Hall's 12th floor. Actually, I think let's visit all of these since the shops have been restocked since our last visit. I won't bother selling anything at the moment. Teleportation for sure. Wait, I saw a nice shovel. Boosts your next basic attack damage by 300%. Ricochet Rust Biting Apprentice's Staff of Acid. What is... damage to machine. Crits bounce to another enemy for 50% damage? Yoink. Right, we can also take stuff off of these. Nothing particularly... Yoink. Yeah. Just to be on the safe side. If absolutely necessary, we could sell some of the common gear we're holding. That way. That way, I can, earn some money, if we absolutely need to, and hey there, buddy. Okay. Wait, let's check our Skills. See if we've learned anything new. No. No. Where was that? Where was the stickers? There they are. Since I can only change skills. Ah, the shovel, right. Let's go ahead and put that there. Interesting. This grants fire resistance, which could be useful in areas with magma. Now we've got two forms of mobility, the flying kick and the frog hop. Alright, there's a shop over here too. Cruel longbow of foraging, spirit slaying, and beast slaying. Increase damage to foes under 25% health. 340 gold, sure. I don't think I can remove the crit chance from this. I have some in my inventory, so I could always check those. While I'm thinking about it, let me check Spirit Power. Ah, okay. Was I right? That's not. That doesn't make any sense. It's supposed 15% of the weapon's power is supposed to be converted to spirit power. But nothing changed. Ah, because we technically didn't have it equipped. That's 39, which is interesting. Where are we going? We needed to go up. need to go to Stonehewn 15, right? Just don't touch the chest. Immune to fire. That's fine. This should be okay. Frick is tourmaline. No idea. If you remove an ability from your hotbars, you'll also lose any buffs or summons from that ability. I don't understand why you would tell me that now, considering I didn't remove or add anything. Okay, so we have to break a wooden crate around here somewhere. You don't want to do that. Ta-da! Not like we need the JP or anything. I would really have liked to have learned that. I'm starting to think that magic item find chance doesn't work the way I think it does. I mean, at this point, remember, we have the Spear of Treasures paired with the Buckler of Treasures. That right there is 10% magic item chance, plus the extra, plus another 5 from the armor we're wearing. Do they also have any on the headgear? I don't... Maybe? No. Okay, before we go any further, let's check our rumors. And an enclave. That I know what that's looking for. Hold on, before I go up there. What's next? Year 15? Where did these other stairs go? Stalker nest. Hopefully they won't tell me to get out. Vine Stalker. Booyah. Ooh, got a skill. What was it? Learned web shot. We applied, yeah. We applied sealed, but I don't know what that is. And I have to hover over the monster in order to see their conditions, so... Now, let's just eat this in his face. And then... You know, our magic item drop rate has been terrible since I combined these two pieces of equipment I'm currently using. The coif and the sash. No, headband, right? Oh, it's not a headband, it is a sash. Okay. Okay. Sure. Can I at least go over here, please? No? Really? Why? Is sealed silence? Silence, I should say. I could have sworn that those healing items worked instantly. But not only that. Oh no. Anyway. Sheriff's belt? Alright. Oh. That. And we just do this to you. Oh, and applied sealed while we were at it. You're missing health, buddy. I want to talk to you over here. So. Huh? That's not good. Says he's vulnerable to the elements. Ah, no stamina. Yeah, that'll happen. I want that skill. Oh. Honestly, that explains everything. It's at 14%. I don't have a... Ouch. Wait. It says my element's ineffective. Very resistant to physical and poison. That's weird. Oh right, it was vulnerable due to the debuff from the bow. Portal Ring of Avarice. Grants dimensional jump. Just for a little bit, right? So, right, I have to equip it, which means I need a safe area. Far away. Stalker Nest, I think that's cleared out, right? Skill, dimension jump. Warp through space to the target tile in a... It's the first time I've seen circle as a boundary. Okay. Nope. Still can't do it even here. But we can read about web shot. Shoots webbing at an enemy, rooting them in place. Also removes all roots from you and makes you immune to them. Well, that's just good. I don't remember using the suplex on anything. For 8 points of swiftness. Oh, it only goes up to 10% though. I'd need 80 swiftness. Wait, what's our... 14. I don't know why that isn't considered a safe area now that we've beaten all of the enemies there, but... Screw me, I guess. Desert Oasis, that's what we're looking for. Brother, please. Sure. Oh, I have that already. Fine. hello there. Ribbit. Please, let me be. It's peaceful here. Sure, I guess, but what are you here for? Many cycles I have yearned to escape the labyrinth of a forgotten item dream. I stumbled through a portal and found myself in Tangledeep. Well, now that's just incredible. Fortune smiled upon me that day. Now I am a Ronin, a warrior, a wanderer, much like yourself. Cool, can I have some gold? Curse this gilded body of mine. It has been naught but trouble. No longer will it restrain me. That's a yes, right? I don't know about you guys, but that frog seems a little uppity to me. Might have to do something about that. I can do... let's see... campfire meat. I also have a tent, so I guess I could use one of those. Usable. That doesn't seem logical. Also can't use the portal. Neat. I don't want to go to the ruined passage. I want to go to the oasis. There we go. Yeah. You are welcome to explore my humble abode. Find me, and the secret shall be bestowed. But be warned, lest you suffer a terrible bite. The lizards here have a nasty bite. Signed, Ruby Moon. This place is considered trivial. I am also at 488 health. Do it. Fierce charge, huh? You want to try again? Huh? Use a sandstorm. That would be tremendous to know. See, I can't have you just... It's resistant to physical. The frick are you? Oh, I'm blinded, that's right. Can't really do anything about that. Also, I really don't like these guys. The fact that they can blind me makes dealing with them such a freaking chore. Now, this guy is the one that wants. We have 5,000 JP, so I guess I can use that. Ugh, crap. I guess I can use that in order to teach what's-his-mug some things. Now that I remember he exists. Alright. Holy crap, 15,500 gold? Let's see. Memory of the Shadow King. A weapon in your possession is imprinted with the memory of a mighty foe. Enter your Warhammer through the Dreamcaster and defeat it. Crap, that is a Lucid Orb plus a ton of XP and gold. Plus the Elemental King's Essence. Yeah, let's actually do that now before we end up with something that'll conflict with it. Set the Warhammer. You, really? That's... Okay. Skill Orb, Iron Breathing. Udoka's Iron Breathing no longer heals if it instead grants 75% defense. I think I might want to put this on the sash we're wearing. Okay. That's a lot of gold, but whatever. Frick, I forgot to bring fearsome milk. Can I use abilities? I didn't read what the effect of that crystal was, but I guess it didn't matter too much. Okay. Ooh. I just want to learn it. After all, in order to get past it, I have to break it. Earn more JP from monsters. Earn more gold from monsters. And these only overlap in this little slot here. I don't think they need to be in it. Okay. Which one of you has to be you, right? Weird. So it went for the seal, but it resisted it. However, there was an effect indicating being blinded over its head. I don't know what to think. So, seal inflicts blindness? No. I don't understand what sealed does then. Okay. Need just a smidge of healing. Trying to figure out why this thing's range is so wide. skill, it's rectangular, 4 sizes wide, or 4 cells wide. Yeah, it's 4 cells wide. Gregor Webb? I see you up there. Still resolved for foraging. Ah, great. I figured that might be the case, but I'm still annoyed. What I'm looking for is in the bottom corner. Now remember, what we're actually here for is the Shadow Lord. We get extra stuff if we kill the guy. But that requires getting around this. Dang it. I don't have mine. I don't have any juice. I think it said, yeah, the cooldown's 25 turns before we do anything. Do I have that on here? Yeah. Ouch. Find blazing immune to fire. Oh, I forgot it. I had stuff for stamina too. Then you did say there are 4 floors. I took all of that damage for nothing. You know what? Read. Oh yeah, so sweet. Ah, didn't even see it there. A nightmare prince lurks on a nearby floor. Defeat it, and you will be rewarded. However, the item you entered will be returned with no upgrades, and the Memory King will disappear. Or you may fight the Memory King, and the Nightmare Prince will vanish. Hey, isn't it nice that they make it sound like I have an option? Frick out of here. Because I can't control one, who I find. Well, I do have a large number. Ooh. Don't we have... Don't we have something that causes enemies to not aggro us? Okay, I have to remember we have these. Right. Okay. You. See. I don't know if this is the Nightmare Prince or not. But now I have to kill it. Should be fine. Then wait, so basically, can I basically just keep rerunning the Warhammer? If I, for some reason, if I can't kill the Nightmare Prince? Okay. Actually... Come on. There we go. Okay. That and that. So let's see. How do we... Actually, let's go down one. From here, he should just keep getting knocked into the wall. Okay, we're healing. I don't think I have anything to boost lightning resistance, but we can kick things off with this. That guy wasn't the Nightmare Prince. Dang it. Oh. Perfect. Get baited. Hold on to that. What the frick? Listen, you're sort of in the way. Oh dear. Okay. Savory mole. First things first, need the super brew. Okay. Now, with that in mind, one more super brew. Okay. At the same time, that's terrifying. He's not. He's on a completely different level. Okay. So, okay, first. I'm sorry. We have 13. From where? Okay. This guy only took 9 damage from the bow. Alright. I have to be careful about dealing with those things because that damage was very, very. Oh my god! What? Just in case you're wondering, I'm repositioning myself. That way, if I need to knock them into the wall to stun for whatever reason. Oh. Killing him has a very high... It's going to have a very high chance of killing me as well. Sure. I can do that too. Let's begin. First, interesting. This. Uh-oh. found a Hashibi, legendary accessory. It looks like it's 1,000 years old and worth a fortune. More importantly, it reminds me of a cheese wheel. I will cherish this. I don't think that's it for all of the living entities in this area. Good lord. What am I doing? I have so many of these. Now, yeah, we ended up taking a bunch of unnecessary damage, for sure. Oh, right, I can... Since we have enough of these... I've always wanted to do this. Jeez. That doesn't seem right. Okay, before we go... here. Crap, I didn't really have an opportunity to use anything, but I was also scared out of my mind getting killed. So you can't blame me. I would like... Okay. Okay, first things first. Well, let's actually get out of here. Jeez, that is a good amount of money. That is... that is crazy. Anyway. So... oh, that's annoying. Ooh. Refreshing prismatic buckler. I think I will take that for turning it into a lucid shard orb. Ooh. Ooh. So you see that how this is going to go from now on. I'm actually going to take that. Oh, right, I did say we'd do that, didn't I? And I would go do the job mastery. But this is literally the first episode of the day that I'm recording, and I've got 2 more to go. So I'll tell you what. We will do it at the start of, since we don't have Fearsome Milk with us right now. Next episode, we will go ahead and do that. We will start by doing the job mastery, just to see what it's like, and if it seems like it's something we can roll through without too much risk of death, maybe we can go ahead and do that. But as for where things stand right now, we are done. And it's been a long one, let's be honest. However, it's been kind of scary, honestly. The enemies are stronger. I haven't touched a single Pandora's chest. I think I've only ever touched 2 in this run. Pandora has many chests, and I've avoided them all, except those 2. And things are still this difficult, and they can get worse if I'm not careful around those chests. Now, we have the ability to stun the enemy against a wall. We can paralyze them so they can't... I think paralyze prevents you from being able to attack? You can still move, but you can't attack. We can seal, which is... I think that's a silence, which I would hope prevents them from casting abilities. I don't necessarily trust that idea. Do I have anywhere I can look for that information? Combat Log, Monsterpedia. Ah, see, this shows the abilities the monsters have. And I'm guessing that means if they have it here, you should be able to learn it, right? I can't imagine Haunt is something you can learn. So I don't know. Don't need recipes. I do need to pick up some extra wood. Turn 37,000. Okay. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any means to learn how seal works. Bountiful bag. A 50% chance for non-food consumables to be recycled on use. Oh, I forgot I even had this on. God dang it. I've actually been underpowered this entire time. So, the entire reason I have that ring on, and somehow I completely forgot about it. What do you mean I can't do it? I'm in the the safest of safe areas. Stick that there just to see what this looks like. Interesting. Having mobility options would be good. I need my... Not sure how I'd ever use that. Yeah, we were missing 20 strength and some extra core stats as well. Plus the bonus, the extra 6% damage, the 50 health was missed as well. So we have a bunch of extra ways to inflict CC on the enemy, which is just great, make no mistake. Oh, right, I should... Ooh, that's gross. Not enough. Alright, like I was saying, we've got a bunch of ways to inflict status effects. I'm super glad I utilized the ice traps like I did. Otherwise I would have had to end up killing the Memory King because I didn't know how the Nightmare Prince worked. I thought they would be on the same floor, which... I'm glad they weren't. That would be a nightmare. Hardened hide armor with only uncommon rarity? Now make no mistake, she does run out of rumors, so I guess I'll just take it. And I guess strip Hardened off of... Well, we don't have enough orbs to just do that business willy-nilly, but for the ones that I care about, defeat Tangledeep? I can't change gear till the rumor is complete. Oh, I'm glad I did that already then. And that's it for that for now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow with another episode, and we won't be starting off with the job mastery after all because I can't change my equipment. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.